Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Look at him. Look how freaking skinny he looks. Okay. So supernatural. All Jesus. Wow. Today is 11/8. I'm sorry, I'm so excited because he switched them out today and it's just mind blowing. And you just can't make this up. Okay, so let's look at yourself.
Yeah, I do.
Dude, he's like, come on.
I know, he did switch me out.
Guys,
I'm telling you.
This is not a camera trick.
I don't.
Okay,
I feel
anyway.
lighter today. I was able to like get
you
up.
look hot, baby. Okay, so Jesus asked us to do something a little different. He told me not to wear any makeup today, and he told G that he's gonna cut my hair because people are claiming that I'm wearing a wig because of all the hair changes, and I'm going to prove to you tonight that I'm not. And also, G is going to do a fun little thing as he's cutting my hair to show you multiple worlds and characters that we may have been in another realm.
Yeah.
And the message is, come as you are, because Jesus loves you no matter what. And he's the one that gives us the brand new heart, and he's the one that fixes everything in our lives, and he's the one who gives us comfort and joy and peace. And today, because it is 11/8 on the calendar, it is also 2/3 on the physical calendar of God's, because it's a 13th month.
That's 3/11.
16 days. Oh yeah, it's 3/11.
Yeah.
And then on the spiritual, it is 7/3. Okay, so.
Am I supposed to pull on your hair?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so let me get the.
So here, I'm just gonna get really close, so you guys can see my scalp.
Guys, so you think she's wearing a wig? So.
Go ahead and pull my hair. Ow! Ow!
I'm really pulling.
But that hurts. I'm very sensitive in the hair. Ow!
This is kind of fun.
Ow! I think you actually like ripped something out.
Sorry. Just want to make sure you guys believe what's happening right now. She has a very sensitive scalp, so.
A very sensitive.
Here, watch here.
Okay. Ah!
Sorry.
Well, hold on. Let's show the scalp.
Yes.
There's no extensions. There's no wig. There's nothing. He just keeps changing my hair every day. Okay? Oh.
You whipped me with
That's
your
okay.
hair.
It means excitement in heaven.
Oh yeah, I curse all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's because they changed the English language.
That's right.
There's a lot of mockeries going on. Okay. So now he's gonna wet my hair, and
Am I supposed to do that right now? Wait, we didn't even think this one through.
Yeah. So you just get the spray bottle.
Well, I thought you said we would pause it, then we wet your hair, and then
Okay.
come
Well,
back.
let's read the prophecy first.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Him and the phone.
My phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
I sent it to you earlier.
Oh, right here.
It's the one that you did the scriptures for.
Oh, you want the scriptures?
No, I want the whole prophecy with the
here.
scriptures. But then I'll need the scriptures too.
Okay.
Okay, so Jesus told me to do the 12/6/2023.
Yeah, I like standing up behind you. This is nice.
I can't believe how thin you look. It's crazy.
Yeah, it feels good.
So, okay. So this is the supper prophecy because remember how he invited everyone to the supper on 12/6/2023, and we all waited for Jesus thinking like he was coming. We had no idea about anything about the time shifts, about how he's going to repeat these days or anything. It was all faith and obedience. So we were all kind of brokenhearted that day, and I remember the next day he had me go outside and take a picture of the sky at 3:45 a.m. So it was 12/7, but it turned into 12/8.
Hey, that's 3/9. Teleportation.
Yes, and today he told us to go get menudo, and he picked the restaurant for us, and the address was 424. And that is my teleportation dream to heaven.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll tell you really quick. The dream was I was walking across the dock, and I had boat tickets in my hand because Jesus has surprised, for his people about a cruise that he's going to be doing as well. One of his many surprises in the islands and all that stuff. So he's such a fun creator. I mean, if you don't know Jesus, he's amazing. We claim that he came in the flesh,
Came in the flesh, bled on the cross, and rose on the third day.
He comes in the flesh, is come in the flesh. I
I'm
mean,
not doing all that.
all that stuff. But anyway, so the dream I was walking across the dock with G, my soulmate. It was 4/24/2024. And then the next scene was I was in a glass elevator. We were going to heaven, and we were at this party. And it was correlating to Halloween, because I remember there was a picture on my phone that was of a witch. And the little girl was like, oh, why do you have this picture? And I was like, oh, it's okay. It's just Halloween, you know, and then I woke up. So I know he was correlating that, you know, the timeline as well. And we just passed Halloween, but you see every single thing merges in what he does. Okay, and so I had that dream. And then 12/6/2023 is when he invited everyone to the supper. So I went outside, I took a picture of the moon on 12/8 at 3:45 a.m. and I got all these supernatural photos. It was amazing. And one of the photos I snapped was the surprise, the ark that Jesus is going to show up in and what it looks like. So that's all I can give you on that. But I'm going to go ahead and, you want to read the prophecy, my love, since I talk the most?
Sure. All right, December 6, 2023.
I can't look over your shoulder now.
My children, I am coming. The window is closing. They are all going to be in for a rude awakening. The time is here. The time is now. When my door shuts for repentance, the world will change drastically. When I take my children, today, the world is going to be in chaos. Listen to me when I say they will show up on that Zoom, on that live, broadcasted all over the world, and many people are not going to hear my voice, but they will physically see me just like the witnesses saw me after I rose from my death. This is going to be very supernatural, children. This is the time. This is my hour. Feel my presence. Soak it all in, because your troubles are over. Your enduring to the end is over. I can't wait to be with you. You will lift. I can't wait to be with you. We'll lift you up, and you will praise my name to the world. You will spread my gospel to the world. When we return, it will only feel like hours have passed. But this is your break, children. It's going to feel so much longer in heaven. You're actually going to get a real break. It's not just the cafe tonight. There are many events this week, many things. I am getting you ready for, and when we return, only hours have passed us by, and right on. Time for the dinner and to commence. Look at the clock striking. Look at my hour. Count the times. I've already given you the day. Now find my hour. I told you it would be a surprise and not what you would expect. There will be a teleportation first, but not for everyone. It is for a certain few. You will understand that later.
Just if you can skip that part, so it's personal to her.
Okay.
All of this is part of my will.
All this part of my will. Mandy's correct. It is my symbolism, me demonstrating all the times and dates I have spoken, the events leading up to this moment. Everything has to be perfect and precise. I want you to rejoice because your father is coming home and so are you. This is a time of celebration. My hour is here, children, and you are about to feel the symptoms very strong. Even Andrew is going to start to feel them even later. Don't worry about Cassie. She'll be fine. She's a fighter. She's my warrior. I have her emotions like this for a purpose. Please, Jess, don't.
Okay, skip that part. Okay. You can skip
I'm showing my
symbolism. So here, just go. Okay, every word spoken.
Every word spoken leading to this moment, you have found it no longer a mirrored image because it is the door. It is here. The calculations are leading to this point right now. Consummation of marriage is about to begin. So get happy, children. Rejoice in my coming. You were chosen from the beginning. You are my rewards because you are obedient and faithful and you love me. I wish all my children were like you. Everything they say, they will be held accountable. For if they don't believe in me and seek me with all their heart and repent, I am a God of order. I use symbolism over and over again, but this is no longer a mirrored image. They will be seeing me speaking, and I have a message for the church. I have a message for my people, and they will listen because I am waking them up.
So he said they'll no longer be a mirrored image. See, I should have caught that back in 2023, but I didn't. Yeah, and he was literally saying that it was just a mirror of his coming.
A lot of mirrors.
Yeah.
I am waking them up. It's their choice to come to dinner. If they miss it, it's on them. I always give choices and free will. I never interfere in that. I am taking my people. I am taking my children. As you return, the children go up. They go missing, and the world will be in chaos. They will get on this Zoom and live because I'm in control of everything, and I declare and decree in my word that my gospel will be preached through all the nations. I told you I'm a heck of a marketer. Many will drop to their knees when children go missing. I'm doing this before the media gets a hold of it and internet gets cut off and lights go out before darkness falls. It has to be done at a certain time. And now, when you return, the children go up, and more will come to the supper and listen to my words and share the live feed and start watching past videos for instructions. Everything I do means something, but I am a loving God and Father, and I love to surprise my children. While I'm encouraging you now, no worries in me. I'll never leave you or forsake you. My word is true, and finally today is the day I deliver my people. I know I have said that today. I have said today before, but that was my symbolism. There is no longer symbolism. When it comes to the rapture, harpazo calls the dinner bell. When the children go missing, it rings the bell. They will get on the live and hear my message. It's already spreading more, and more are waking up. Yes, more scoffing, but trust me, the mockers and scoffers just got the seed planted. And when they see me physically, and as I speak, they will drop to their knees and I will save them. But they have missed out on most of the rewards I have for them. But I will save them, and they will have some rewards because I am a loving God. I am so proud of all of you. At this time, Mandy's doorknob turned, but no one was there.
So
I remember that.
I used to live on like in an apartment on the top floor, and there was no one except for one lady next to me. And I saw my doorknob going like this. It was right when Jesus was giving the message. And he put it in there confirming, that was him, because when you go to the door, if somebody was at the door, you would hear them walking down the stairs. There's nowhere to go except for over the balcony or down the stairs. And obviously nobody was jumping like 3 stories, but.
Okay, there's more.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm symbolizing my coming and warning you I'm about to pick you up. So now he's talking about future because, guys, he's going to do a time shift and he's going to switch the dial back, right? Well, the time shift is where he starts the clock back. So when is the actual supper going to be? I think it's going to be when he calls the people up for the celebration, when he starts the pre-facade of the Great Tribulation, because he's going to show you what it's going to be like to warn you so you wouldn't want to be in it, because he's so loving. Okay. So yes, I'm symbolizing my coming and warning you I'm about to pick you up. It's happening, children. This is going to be very supernatural. And because you have childlike faith, you'll see all and more, and you'll see my glory and be with me when my glory is revealed to the world, not only on the live, but after in the clouds. Yes, cry, shed tears, because this is literally everything you've been waiting on and waiting for. Like I said, you will not know the hour unless you follow my clues. Look at the wind prophecy and clock striking. I guess he's talking about the Czechoslovakia strike, because that's when his hour starts, is when they strike, lightning strikes the Prague clock in Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, depending on the world. But I think he's going to use Czechoslovakia to prove that there's multiple worlds. Okay. Look at the bell. Look at what marks my hour. Look how it counts in times through the 3, 6, 9. Good luck, children. One last puzzle piece. I love you so much. I am Yeshua HaMashiach. I come in the flesh. I bled on the cross and I died on the cross so you would be saved. And I rose on the 3rd day. And today you will rise because, where is it at? So, because I am picking you up and you will have a blast in heaven. You deserve this break. It's part of your reward. Don't worry about consummation. You are creating the New Jerusalem. There will be no awkwardness. You'll remember and know them like you've always known them. And you'll love them more than anyone other than me, your first love. And I know you recognize that, and I love you for that. So the door is about to open. Teleportation, here we come. Rapture, here we come. Heavenly bodies, here we come. I am Yeshua HaMashiach, and I have spoken. And then he gave a bunch of scriptures, which I'll read. I'm coming, my children. I'm coming, my children. Look for my hour. This is Yeshua HaMashiach, and I have spoken. Okay, so can you pull up the scriptures for me, love? While he's pulling up the scriptures, I'm going to tell you guys about my dream tonight. So I was really tired. Jesus sometimes puts me to sleep supernaturally. And because of all the pregnancy symptoms and everything, and like the symbolism of bringing in the baby and taking it out, because the Revelation 12 woman, and symbolizing the bride being caught up, I get very, very tired, right? So I started getting really, really sleepy, and I was laying in bed, and he said, my child, I want you to go to sleep. And I said, okay. So I laid on the pillow, I went to sleep, and Jesus gave me a dream. Well, when I woke up from this dream, I was vibrating and I was shaking. So it was like he wanted me to go to the dream so he could bring me to another world, right? And so I went to this other world, and the first part of the dream was I was at the pool and I was with my mom, and there was this group of people walking by. It was a girl and a guy and a couple other people, and they were making fun of me. They were like, "Oh, look, that's God's prophet. Look." And basically making fun of me, saying that I'm not a prophet, and making fun of my suit, I guess, because I was in more of a heavier suit. I don't remember what I looked like in the dream, but I told you Jesus is going to put me in a 325-pound suit. I mean, look at him. Guys, look at the previous videos, okay? He is shrinking him today. You modeling for us, baby?
That's right.
Okay, and sometimes he makes me thinner, and sometimes he makes me thicker, depending on the suit. So today, I look a little thicker, so I guess he decided to go with this one. He got the thin, I got the thick. Anyway, so in the dream, they were mocking me and all that stuff. And then the next scene was we were going to see a movie. G and I were talking, and we're like, let's go see a movie tonight. So we get in the theater, and this is really a lot of symbolism in the dream, because Jesus is showing, this is his movie, The Prodigal Son, A Journey from the Stars. And he shows a lot of symbolism in the dream. So if you're the one out there making fun of his prophets and mocking them, me and G or whoever else he's ordained, I would listen to this dream, because he's giving you a warning that he's behind me, and that he's been behind me from the very beginning. Okay, so in the dream, I'm in the movie theater, and G is sitting next to me, and I'm like, babe, how much time do I have? Can I go to the bathroom? And he was like, oh, well, the previews just started. And I was like, he said, the movie, it's 11:45. And so I looked up 11:45 in Bible Concordance, and it means to shed a tear. And it also, it was very symbolic to God shedding a tear, And so this was crazy, because I looked it up after I got the dream. But anyway, so I'm walking by, and apparently in the movie theater, before I was walking by, I told you, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. And I had a remote in my hand. I don't know why. But as I was walking to go to the bathroom, the same people that were mocking me and making fun of me at the pool were there. And so I was holding the remote, but the batteries slipped out. And I went to pick up the batteries, but it rolled underneath the chair. So I had to go in front, right where they were sitting. And they were basically very mean to me. But I was like, oh, she's like, I don't have your battery. I threw it behind you. And I said, okay, thank you. And I was like, very, very sweet in the dream. And they were just like, you're not a prophet. You're blaspheming God. And I was like, I'm telling you, I am a prophet of the Lord. I'm putting out these things. I said, do you not, the videos speak for itself. Like, this is my dream, right? I'm talking to them. I'm saying the videos speak for itself. My hair is supernaturally changing. We don't see any hair changes. We don't see anything. You're just making this all up. And I'm like, I'm not making this up. I said, Jesus switches out my suits. The videos speak for itself. And they got like kind of very angry and like in my face and all that stuff, right? And it was almost kind of threatening, because there was more than one. And so I was like, look, I know you don't believe he's speaking, but you're going to see, and then when you do, I want you to put your pride down, and I want you to come to the Lord, because he loves you. So this was me in the dream saying all of this. And then that just made it even more irate. But when I was picking up the batteries, I had on a hat, and it must have fallen off, and it was dark, and I was already frazzled. So I picked up the hat and put it on my head really quick. But as I was walking out of the theater, I must have picked up their hat as well, because as I'm walking out of the theater, I had a thought in my head. I wonder if G's hearing all of this and them attacking me. And then as I was walking out, I was like, I wonder if they're gonna follow me and like, jump me or whatever, because they were very, very angry. And so then all of a sudden I felt this, like someone snatched the hat off my head, and it was a bill hat, like a cap, right? And then I looked in the mirror, and I saw myself wearing a crochet hat that my grandma made for me that I used to wear back in 2023. And then in that moment, in that dream, Jesus spoke to me, and he said, I felt this tremendous amount of peace. And he said, my child, I will not ever let them harm you or even come near you and put violence on you. And I felt this beautiful peace. And then I looked in the mirror and I saw myself wearing the crochet hat. And the only time I wore those in the videos was 2023. So Jesus was showing me that he's not only behind me right now in 2025, he's behind me in 2023, because I had on the beginning hats where he had me wear those hats for the prophecies. So it was really beautiful, because I woke up very like vibrating and shaking because of the power of leaving that world. And it was a really beautiful dream, and kind of nerve-wracking a little bit before Jesus gave me the peace in the dream. So anyway.
Beautiful dream, honey.
Thanks. I felt led to share that. Oh, I was getting your phone.
Oh, yeah.
But I do want a handshake too.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, a kiss. I love you. Okay. So he gave me for the supper message Luke 10:9-14. Okay. And heal the sick that are there, and say unto them, the kingdom of God is come near unto you, but into whatsoever city ye shall enter. Babe, why don't you